What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Tarot Magic. Today I would like to do a love reading for the collective because love is the most powerful force in the universe and makes the world go round. And if you don't have a love partner, then focus on loving yourself, because if you can't love yourself, you can't truly love another. So what is the overall energy? Excuse me. As soon as I sit down, what is the overall energy, spirit, for this love reading? Thank you again to everyone who has subscribed and liked and commented. It is much appreciated. Oh, this one? Okay. Respect. You value everyone's unique perspective on the path to love. So I feel like this is for someone who is probably single and willing to be single until they get the respect that they deserve. And they respect everyone's right to choose how they want to love and who they want to love. And self-love. Oh my gosh, I love it when this happens. Didn't I just say self-love? Spirit confirms it. You realize that love of self is necessary to love another. Like I just said. Thank you, Spirit, for just confirming what I just said. Let's get a few of these. See what's going on in your love life. And definitely stay single until you get the respect that you deserve. Because if you really love yourself, you won't accept anything that's disrespectful, disloyal, dishonest, inauthentic, none of that. Let's get a few of these. By the book, number 11. Okay, so this is for someone who does things by the book. First date, you don't reveal everything. You meet them there. Second date, first date, you also are kind of like, it's like an interview to see if you want to have a second date. Everything by the book. And maybe in the past you didn't go by the book and it didn't really turn out so great. So now you're going by the book. Higher power. Yes, number 4. And you are following your higher power guidance. It is leading you in the right direction. Why on the bottom of the deck? Yeah, you probably had a lot of failed relationships and you wondered why. Maybe you weren't going by the book. Maybe you weren't listening to your higher self, your guidance. Let's get one more. Truth be told, number 14. Okay, so maybe you need to tell someone the truth, or they need to tell you the truth. Or moving forward, chaos and conflict. Number 33, bottom of the deck. I feel like this is for someone who maybe didn't tell the truth, wasn't completely honest, and it caused a lot of chaos and conflict. And behind that, we have deep knowing. I feel like someone has a deep knowing that maybe it wasn't like a dishonesty. It was dishonest by withholding information. That's also dishonesty. Whatever it is, it caused a lot of chaos and conflict. So now you are always being truthful, going by the book, and listening to higher power. This is the good tarot. If you've been following my channel for a while, you'll know that this is the only one I call tarot. The other ones are tarot. This is tarot. I love this deck. What do we got here? What is the overall energy for the collective for love? 4 of water. Okay, yeah. You're feeling discontent, bored. Maybe you've gotten rejected too many times. And maybe you're feeling like something was a missed opportunity. Messenger of fire at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. Or maybe you rejected someone and you didn't really tell the truth. And now there's just a lot of chaos and conflict. What else? Chariot. Okay. This is number 7. This is a major arcana, victory, success. Maybe you've taken your power back and you focused on something else. You're headed in the right direction. Ooh, the sun. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, I feel like this is for someone that has just been rejected a lot in love, disrespected a lot, and now you're focusing on something else. Your career, maybe, moving forward, like taking... Excuse me, they always say that the person on the chariot is the emperor. Male or female, it doesn't matter. It's someone who's in authority of their own life. They have tremendous amount of self-control. They have taken their power back from wherever it was been siphoned from, right? And, yeah, they're not getting rejected anymore. They're going to pay attention to the red flags, their higher guidance. They're going to go by the book. If someone doesn't want to go by the book, then sayonara. Messenger of water. Okay, and messenger of earth. So in this deck, like I've said before, this has a messenger and a page. So you're definitely going to get some sort of message, an apology, something that's filled with emotion. Maybe someone likes you, and maybe this person, it's right under this, truth be told, they have a truth they want to tell you, maybe. Messenger of earth, 6 of air. So, okay. I like where this is going so far. Maybe the person that rejected you needs to come tell you the truth about why they rejected you or why they caused so much conflict and chaos. Probably because they didn't love themselves. Under that, we have evolution. You realize that obstacles are merely lessons on your path to love. Okay, so this is for a connection where there's been a lot of chaos, conflict. There's been a lot of obstacles in the pathway, but it's helped you grow and learn, what works and what doesn't. And it's helped you really tune into your higher power guidance to, figure out living in the moment. All right, what is this 4 of water about, Spirit? I'm just going to get like 3 of these and then 3 of the tarot clarifiers, because if I get too many, it's like I need a bigger desk, There's nowhere to put them. Okay, please give me 4 cards for this 4 of cups. What is this about, Spirit? Feeling like shit. Okay. So, okay. Whoever rejected you or missed an opportunity with you is now feeling like shit. Or maybe they made you feel like shit. Could be both. Let's get more information. Okay. Fake busy. This did come out in the reverse, so I don't think this is anything where they're like, oh, I'm just too busy, fake busy. I feel like they just didn't respond or something like that. Looks like the cycle might still be open, though. Nobody's acting fake busy. Okay. It's in the reverse. So maybe you both are feeling like shit. Possible. What else? One more. Reconcile. Oh, okay. So maybe you or both want to reconcile. That could be what this message is about. Bottom of the deck. Goodbye. Maybe this person that feels like shit needs to say goodbye to someone else, or to a sex addiction, or some sort of toxic lifestyle, or some side hustle, or they need to close out some sort of karmic cycle. Looks like you or this other person or both want to reconcile, possibly. Okay. What is the Chariot about, Spirit? Let's just get 3 for the Chariot. What is this all about? Someone wants victory and success with you, but they need to tell you some sort of truth. It's very important. My son's dog is like, who is she talking to? It's okay, though. All right, what is this Chariot all about, Spirit? Oh. Bisexual. Unsure of sexuality. Secrets in the closet on the DL. Oh. And they're ashamed about this? Okay, well, that's not anything to be ashamed about. That I was not expecting. Okay. I don't know where that's going. Oh, karma. Okay, maybe this person feels like a jackass. They're getting karma for not being honest about the fact that they're unsure of their sexuality. Okay. That just came out of nowhere. Telepathic communication. Okay, yeah, every time I get this one, I think like twin connection. And twins don't have to be, it doesn't have to be romantic. It can be platonic. So, and this could also be a same-sex thing. So, I feel like you have been picking up on the fact this person feels like shit and that they want to reconcile, but thug in the reverse. Okay. Dealing with some sort of legal matters from the past. Okay. Well, what is this message of water about? You're definitely going to receive, or you're going to send, a message, an apology, some sort of something. Love spell. Oh. I mean, it did come out in the reverse. So maybe someone was doing a love spell on you or on them, or they were doing it on you, and it's not really working because it's in the reverse. So, okay. I don't know why that would pop out. That's so bizarre. Not happy. I mean, that came out in the reverse, so I feel like you are happy. Even though, you know, this didn't work out. It made you feel like shit, you know? But maybe you're just focusing on developing your spiritual gifts. I'm getting that this could be like a somebody else, like a third party. They're not happy that their love spells are not working. And maybe this third party is the one that's on the down low. I don't know. They're definitely getting some karma for doing a love spell. Heartbreak. Or this person is getting some karma for breaking your heart. I don't know. Because I feel like you were completely honest. And you're moving forward successfully. Either way. So it does not matter. Yeah, you're free. Moving on, letting go, loving you. You are focused on this Chariot. Moving forward, loving yourself, having a new beginning, probably manifesting new love. You know, yeah, you're living in the moment. Memories is in the reverse, which is like, you know, you're not focused on that. The shady runner, possibly, that was possibly married. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. I feel like you knew something was a little bit shady. And you were just like, yeah, no, I'm going to get some of these. Actually, let's do the tarot first because this is just going to get more confusing. So let's get 3 for this 4 of Cups. So, okay. So, both of you are feeling like shit. One or both wants to reconcile. Nobody's acting fake busy. But there's something that happened here. Like, why was there a rejection? Why was there a missed opportunity, Spirit? What is this about? Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. So this person wasn't single. They were attached to some Empress in reverse, possibly. Baby mom, something like that. So, okay. So they weren't single. That's a problem. Look who just popped out again. Okay, so they were not single. They possibly were codependent on this distorted feminine that was probably doing love spells on them. Great, great, great. Just get two more. Okay. And oh, yes, there was manipulation going on. There was some sort of binding that this Empress in reverse was doing. They've broken free of it. I feel like also they know right now, they know now what happened. Black magic. Manipulation. Yeah, and star. And justice in the upright. Somebody doesn't want me to talk. This person wants to bring in justice. They want to heal this situation because now they know what happened. This Empress in reverse that they were tied to was doing black magic, love spells on them, probably attacking you as well. You know? Okay. But this star, someone could be an Aquarius also, but this star represents healing, the connection, your wish coming true. I feel like both of you are feeling this, that you want to reconcile. And this is what's going to bring in balance to this situation. Okay. This bisexual thing is really weird. Okay. Not that there's anything wrong with being bisexual, but I feel like this, with this telepathic communication and karma, you've probably picked up on the fact that this person is really going through it because, you know, they were under an illusion, a love spell, heavy manipulation. Yeah, this Empress in reverse is probably doing it on you as well. Right? Oh, yeah. Look at that. Again. So we've got Five of Pentacles in reverse. So this person left you out in the cold, but they want to come in from out of the cold. Hopefully they're not doing a love spell and doing some manipulation on you, but just be aware of that. Be aware. I mean, whatever. Let's get a couple more. What else? They want to come in from out in the cold. Temperance in reverse. Okay, but there's... This person is not very balanced. They're not... I don't know. This has left them really out of balance. They invested, you know, they invested a lot in this Empress in reverse. And it's left them very imbalanced. They're not grounded right now. Emperor. However, they have taken their power back, and Emperor's in the upright. They want to take control of this situation. They want to have victory with you. They want to reconcile. Okay, that's good. Someone could be a Sagittarius or an Aries or have that in their chart. Yes, they want success with you. They see their success with you. They did make a very bad investment. They may have lied about something. They didn't choose you. Made you really upset with the Five of Cups in reverse. But you got over it. They made a bad investment somewhere else. But I don't believe that they really knew what was going on behind the scenes. So what is this message going to be about? They're not happy about the love spell that they did or that was done on them. And they're also not happy that you're moving on. Well, they should come and stop you, right? I don't really feel like that they gave you much of a choice. It was just kind of like, well, What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do? Six of Cups in reverse. Okay, yeah, so this person probably went back to someone from the past, someone they had kids with, but they want to take some action now. They want to come give you some information. They want to express to you their feelings, apologize. Yeah, it's one of those situations I feel like where they went back to something comfortable. Right, they're just working up the courage to come and tell you what happened. They could have been betrayed, or they betrayed you. They chose the wrong lover. Now they're in a very unhappy situation, but the world in reverse, they're really hoping this cycle is not closed yet. Is it closed? I don't know how long it's been, but you better giddy up. Giddy up. They're working up the courage. Yes. Oh, okay. King of Pentacles and Seven of Swords in reverse. I feel like there's been some sort of lies or theft or cheating that has come to light. Yeah, maybe this is someone that they worked with, they collaborated with. Ten of Pentacles. They worked with other people to steal a large sum of money from a Queen of Wands. They're going to have to tell you this. Are you the Queen of Wands? My God. They're really going to need to tell you this truth. This is like the theme that just keeps coming up. Yeah, Four of Wands in the reverse. This whole like Four of Cups situation was just meant to destabilize you, your foundation, your security. But, oh God, I don't know. Five of Swords. This King of Pentacles, wanted to win at all costs after you walked away. Okay, well, whatever. I'm not even going to get into that. I don't want to go down that road. It's just, maybe this is why they've did a love spell on you, because they're worried about this, what they have to tell you. Okay. I don't know. I mean, you would know, right? But let's focus on this, okay? The fact that there needs to be healing, some sort of reconciliation happening here. And it needs to start by telling the truth, the complete and honest truth, you know? So what's going to happen in this situation? Give me more information. Like, what is their next moves? Spirit, what is going to be happening for this situation? Let's just move this out of the way. Trying to get more information about what their next move is, or what happened. What's that all about? They were love bombed. Okay, right. Intense affection, too quickly, excessive attention, overwhelming charm, hidden control. So they were loved bombed by this Empress in reverse. Someone from their past who was doing black magic on them, love spells. So that's what happened. Right now, they're just recharging their batteries after being drained. Okay. They were love bombed. Right, but what else? They were drained by an energy vampire. No shit, Sherlock. So they're trying to recharge right now. And they're working up some courage here. Okay, we get what happened, but what are they going to do now? Like, what's going on? They're working on breaking cycles, ending harmful patterns, freedom from repetition, new beginnings. It stops with me. So, yeah, this is a cycle that they've gone through more than once with this Empress in reverse, and they're trying to break this pattern. Again, with the recharge at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Well, this other person is free and letting go and moving on. So So some communication would probably be key. Inner child, healing childhood wounds, reconnecting with joy, playfulness restored, return to innocence. Yeah, this person has had some inner child healing to do. Otherwise, they would have never gone back to this manipulative person, and they're just working on their self-care. Or this is you. I don't know. But this is what happened. They're trying to break the cycle. It's definitely difficult. Two-Face says one thing, does another. Betrayal behind kindness, pretends loyalty, trust carefully. So this is what this person went back to, reconciled with. But also, I feel like this is you. You might feel like this person is two-faced. Here you are, unbothered. Peace despite chaos, calm attitude, detachment from negativity, not my drama. Yeah, this is you. This is you. You're letting go, you're free, you're unbothered, because this is not your drama. Although I do feel like you feel like this person is a little two-faced, because they told you one thing or made it seem like it was one thing when it was something else. But whatever. Again, with the recharge. Okay. They're like saying to you, I need to recharge telepathically. But sorry, but that doesn't really cut it. Okay? I mean, you're unbothered, you're moving on, you're loving you're on the chariot. Telepathic communication, I'm sure you picked up on what's going on, but it's like, unless you hear from this person, you're still moving on. Safe space. Yeah. Emotional sanctuary, comfortable solitude, protective vulnerability. Here I am safe. Yeah, this person is probably just kind of going within. Or this is you. You've been just staying to yourself. You're still really kind of, made you feel like shit. So it always does. Rejection always does. Sugar-coated. Sweet but deceptive words, empty compliments, hidden insults. Too good to be true. So be careful when this person comes back and tries to sugarcoat what happened. You see this person as two-faced, showing one side to certain people, another side to other people, so be very careful of that. Retirement goals, long-term stability, future planning, yeah, living the dream. I feel like you are looking for someone to grow old with, someone that respects you, that has the same goals and values, and you're certainly not putting up with chaos and conflict. You're unbothered, somewhere moving on. And yeah, you're on the chariot, accomplishing your goals. So what is this person going to do? Brand new. Okay. Fresh beginnings, reinventing yourself, new ventures, watch me shine. Well, this is what you're going to do, but this is also what this person might be doing. They might want to have a new beginning. What else is this? Yeah, crossroads. What else is this person going to do, Spirit? Like, what is their next move? They're going to sugarcoat it. For sure. Don't let them do that. They need to give you the truth, the straight up truth. Bounce back. They're trying to bounce back. Yeah, resilience after setbacks, recovering quickly, determination to rise again. So they are determined to rise again. They want to start brand new. What else is their next move with the collective? Plastic smiles? That's not good. Fake kindness, forced friendliness, hiding resentment behind smiles, friends in name only. I don't know. Maybe they just want to be friends? But there's some ulterior motive. They're two-faced. I don't know. What is their intentions, though, Spirit? What is this? Self-made? independent success, overcoming odds, creating your own path built from nothing. So either that's you or them, but what are they going to do? Like, what is their plan of action? Like, this is not really giving me much to go on here. But what do they plan on doing? Passion. The passion in our love is like a fire that never dies. Okay. They want to focus on passion. Typical man thing to do. Let go. Instead of clinging on, I choose to let go. This way, both of us can move on and no longer feel heartbroken for each other. Okay, so they want to come to you, sugarcoat everything, but just give you an explanation and let go. Or maybe they don't want to let go of someone else that they were passionate about. I don't know. It's like, this is like one of those things where it's like, it's just not telling me. Cherish. I know you've been hurt before and I will never hurt you. I love you. Okay, they know they hurt you. Maybe they'll give you the choice. Do we want to let go? Or, I mean, if they're into the same sex and you're not the same sex, then that would be, yeah, okay. Every love story has risks, but they make it real. Okay, yeah, it would be a risk. So it depends. Do you want to take the risk or not? Or do they want to take the risk? I am so confused. Besides the story, I mean, I guess boundaries. We honor boundaries in our love, fostering a safe and cozy space for us both. Okay, so I feel like I'm not going to keep pulling cards because I feel like what's going on here is it's definitely a soulmate connection. It could be platonic, but I feel like both of you feel like you're each other's safe space. And if they can't, they want to be able to feel safe to be themselves around you, as do you. And it could just be platonic friends. It doesn't have to be, sexual. But I feel like there was passion. So maybe you could help them try to figure out their sexuality, like without being pushy or demanding, just being there for them while they figure it out. A lot of times that comes from unresolved childhood trauma or sexual abuse or drug alcohol abuse. Okay, what do they want to say to you? I just want to hear your voice. Oh my God, I feel like I'm going to cry. Okay. You guys definitely have a connection. There's something like, I feel like you're each other's safe space. I can't keep going on without you. Oh my God. These cards always make me get teary. Why? I feel empty without you. I feel like this is both of you. You both feel empty. You both want to heal this. You both want to reconcile, regardless of if this is a romantic connection or a platonic friendship. You definitely have a connection. So I miss you more and more every day. I am wrapped up in unhealthy coping mechanisms. Maybe that's what part of the down low is all about. Just a way to kind of escape from that feeling of this. Okay. So it looks like you are on your way to reconcile with someone you have a really intense soul connection with. And it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be platonic. You guys are each other's safe space. And I think I'm just going to leave it there. So I hope this helps someone. And love and light. Take care.